I was raised by 3 Holocaust survivors. My father, Alex, who had perfect faith in God. My mother, Rosie, who lived through Auschwitz and had little faith in God. And my paternal grandmother, Omi, whose faith was not an issue. In my home, where the residue of World War II and the Holocaust was a pervasive tension, Omi filled me with love. She was a big presence, and her body, soft and big-breasted, was perfect for hugging me. Sometimes I faked being hurt, just so she would enfold me in her arms and hold me. She had a great laugh, right up from her kishkas. Her life force emanated through her cooking, her dramatic hats, and through me. My mother was in Auschwitz when she was 19. She and a few other young women were building railroad tracks. It was cold. One of the guards said to them, "Go now," and they ran. She always blamed her bad feet on Hitler and that wintry run through the forest. I heard her express her pain in a focused way a few years ago when I took her to a podiatrist. He was a young Latino. She was sitting on the examining table when he walked into the room. She pointed to her feet. She said, look what Hitler did to my feet." It was irrelevant to her that bunions and hammer toes are hereditary. They had nothing to do with wandering in the forest trying to survive. Hitler was like a computer chip in her brain. He was never far from her every thought. Most of her energy was consumed by the living presence of the Nazis. My mother thought I was the greatest thing on the planet, but she couldn't give much to me. Omi's faith was moving forward. My father, too, believed in moving forward. He always said to my mother, "Alles wird gut sein." My mother repeated this to me over and over. It was our family proverb, whether we believed it or not. Rosie left me a box. I know and I don't know what's in it. For me, the box was always to be avoided. I was afraid of what it contained. It kept me from moving forward. The weight and heaviness I felt from that box was like the weight and heaviness of my mother losing her mother at Auschwitz. I've been to Yad Vashem twice. My companions tour the exhibits while I sit in the cafe. It's as close as I need to be. I think, I'm 1 generation removed from Auschwitz, and here I am sitting in the cafe. Things change so much from one generation to another. I have 2 sons, a husband. We live in safety and prosperity. We're not hungry, and we're not scared.